2 final phone calls convinced Hitler that he was taking the right action. The first came just after midnight from Himmler in Berlin. He said that Karl Ernst had now ordered a general mobilization of the SA units in the German capital. It was a lie. The streets were quiet, and most of the Berlin SA had gone on leave. The second call was from Adolf Wagner, the Bavarian Minister of the Interior. He said that SA troopers were protesting against Hitler in the streets of Munich. That was a lie too. But it was too late. The Nazi Party had Röhm in its sights and would not let him go. At 1 in the morning of the 30th of June, Hitler left the hotel for Bonn airport. Dietrich was telephoned in Munich and instructed to take his SS units to Bad Wiessee and await Hitler's arrival. At Bonn airport, Hitler's personal transport, a Ju-52, was warmed up. Hitler's car took about half an hour to reach the airport. Then at 1:50, the plane took off for Munich. As it did so, Himmler and Heydrich in Berlin were alerted that Hitler was on the move. They went to the Gestapo headquarters at Prince Albrechtstrasse. As his plane flew south, Hitler braced himself for what was going to be the most deadly day of his rule so far. This would be the test of his control of the Nazi Party. Would the men he most trusted stand by him, or would he end up being betrayed and killed? At the pension Hanselbauer, his intended victims slept on, unaware of the horror which was heading their way. '30th of June, 1934. Hitler reached Munich at 4 in the morning, intent on murder. He went first to the Bavarian Ministry of the Interior, where local SA commanders had been told to gather. They were arrested and taken to Stadelheim prison. Then he set out from party headquarters for Bad Wiessee to confront the rebel brown shirts face to face. For this dangerous mission, he chose to be accompanied by his closest and oldest comrades, among them former bodyguards such as Emil Maurice and Julius Schreck. Erich Kempke drove. He was Hitler's personal chauffeur and one of the 8-strong elite close escort, the SS Begleitkommando. Victor Lützer and Josef Goebbels were also part of the hit squad. They arrived at Bad Wiessee at 6:30 a.m. The pension Hanselbauer was unguarded, and the SS men burst in. Then Hitler and 2 bodyguards, revolvers in hand, raced up to the first floor where Röhm was asleep. As the door was kicked open, Hitler shouted, "You traitor!" Dazed and confused by the sudden appearance of his old friend, Röhm meekly put on his clothes. Then Hitler went to a nearby room and hurled open the door. Senior SA commander Edmund Heines had forgotten to lock it and was found in bed with his chauffeur. Hitler's reaction was witnessed by a hotel employee, Hans Hausjahr.
And Hitler was screaming like a madman, "You pigs, you should be shot."
The arrested SA men were locked in the basement of the hotel. Shortly after 7:30, Hitler, Lützer and Goebbels set off back to Munich with the arrested senior SA commanders. Wisely, they chose to return by the longer route round the south of the lake. in case SA men loyal to Rome decided to attempt an ambush on the more direct northern route. In Munich, the arrested SA chiefs, including Ernst Röhm, were taken to Stadelheim prison. By 10, Hitler and his accomplices had reached the Brown House party headquarters. From there, Goebbels telephoned Goering in Berlin and uttered the single word Kolibri, hummingbird. It was the code for the blood purge to begin.